the way that the teammates celebrated with him, including a player who'd already gone off, Ivan Perisic, who was cautioned, shown a yellow card for coming onto the pitch to celebrate with Son. He's got to be one of the most popular players in the Premier League.
Yeah, likable, great pro, great teammate, of course. And I think, what players do, usually your teammates, they know that even without scoring, you're given everything that you have. And his contributions without scoring already this season, if you really watch it closer and get past or behind the fact that he hasn't scored, he really played a big role because his work ethic is second to none.
Talk about Spurs, and I don't want to take any gloss whatsoever of that performance going forward. But that's another 2 goals conceded. And for a guy like Antonio Conte, who prides himself on scoring goals and keeping clean sheets at the other end, there's work to be done. I'm not sure he knows his first choice settled defence yet. Do you?
I think he does, but he's been rotating, which is somewhat unusual for Conte from the past. But I think given the 5 substitutions and, of course, playing in the Champions League, the 2 very, very late goals against Sporting, that was Emerson Royal paying the price for that, not starting. I'm not sure why Christian Romero paid that price, but this is good managing, because you look at the pattern of the substitutions, obviously bringing Son on, giving Emerson Royal cold shoulder in terms of starting, but quick substitutions, right? Because he came in for Perisic, who was pretty good, and bringing him back kind of tells you, look, you've messed up maybe a little bit, but you my player, I want you under. Those are subtle messages, I think, from a good manager that, of course, is Antonio Conte. Romero came in, changed the game, no questions about that. So I think it was positive, but the problem today was the system, I think, that didn't play well, and that's unusual for Conte, Mark.
Look, Janusz, complaining about conceding 2 when you've scored 6 is like moaning you only won 10 million on the lottery when you could have won double that. So what do we make as Spurs? They're joint top, level on points with Man City, just behind them on goal difference. A little blip in the Champions League, but they got off to a winning start against Marseille. How are you grading the start to the season so far for Spurs and for Antonio Conte?
Extremely well. I don't know where that's going to end up. It's way too early, and obviously so many competitions that they're going to be involved in. But this is a team that's still undefeated in the Premier League. You can look at many others, bigger names or bigger clubs, if you will, and they're struggling so far. So as you've mentioned, unfortunate to a degree against Sporting Lisbon to concede 2 so late and in the fashion in which they did, unlike Antonio Conte teams. If it's not for that, it's nearly a perfect season. Let's be honest. So I think the goal was always top 4. We'll see what happens in FA Cup and League Cup, because I think Antonio Conte will be conscious of the fact that maybe winning any trophy would be something special for Spurs. And let's not forget, there's a North London derby coming up pretty soon, which is going to decide quite a bit, because Arsenal are on a great run of form, and they'll be playing tomorrow against Brentford as well. So could be a meeting at the top. The winner, I think, at that time is going to be at the top before Manchester City get to play.